Party in the Park will be the next great event in Woodford Park, taking place on Saturday the 8th of August. There'll be live music, there'll be food, possibly a few stalls, and lots of great opportunities for people to bump into people that they haven't seen for a long time, and lots of time for great days out with friends. So that's Party in the Park taking place in Woodford Park, run by Woodley Town Council on Saturday the 8th of August. Well, welcome along to this week's The Voice of Woodley. It is Saturday the 20th of June, year 2026. If you'd like to contact me to do anything on the video, then please do on 077 3857 3812. Now for some special hellos. I'd like to say hello to Ida, hello to Macy, and I'd like to say hello to Poppy, Priya and Kayla. I hope I see you all around very, very soon. The Star Makers Theatre Group shall be making their return for a one-off special on Saturday the 17th of August at the Oakwood Centre for a summer festival. Of course, the Star Makers are making a proper comeback an official comeback in October from the 14th to the 17th of October, and they will be performing Haddestown at the Oakwood Centre starting at 7:30 in the evening. Of course, as I've mentioned, Party in the Park will be taking place in Woodford Park on the 8th of August. Now for some council meetings coming up. There will be a full council meeting on Tuesday the 23rd of June at 7:30. Plans meeting will be taking place on the 21st of July at 7:30, and a plans meeting taking place on the Tuesday the 25th of August at 7:30. Now, I'm guessing by the cheering I'm hearing that somebody has scored something in a football match as the World Cup is going on. So make sure you stay safe during all the England World Cup matches, of course, and good luck to England. And I hope, of course, all the pubs around Woodley will be showcasing the matches. Right here, that as you would have heard at the Checkers, and that's the pub that you would have heard, the Bull and Checkers, the Shepherd's House Inn, and at the Good Companions as well. There will also be a Woodley Town Centre Management Initiative meeting taking place on Wednesday the 15th of July at 6 p.m. In the Oakwood Centre, their quarterly meeting. Well done to Mark of Trademark Windows, who climbed 10 mountains raising money for motor neurones disease. So well done to all the people, and well done to Mark of Trademark Windows, who's raised lots of money for motor neurone disease. Now for some of the other things coming up at the Oakwood Centre. I'm sure there will be some jazz coming up at the Oakwood Centre as well. And on the 12th of July, Imaginarium shall be performed at 2 p.m. at the Oakwood Centre. Alice in Wonderland shall be performed by a group on the 16th of August at the Oakwood Centre. I assume that's in the evening. And Laughtercraft Comedy shall be performed on the 11th of September at the Oakwood Centre. And as I say, of course, there are lots of events going on around the pubs around Woodley. Of course, you've got the Bull and Checkers in the centre of Woodley, and the Checkers are holding a disco this evening, the Shepherd's House Inn as well, the Waterside, and the Good Companions. They don't have any bands listed at the moment, but they also have lots of events going on as well. And now to talk about some of the things that happened at the main events around, of course, in Woodley. Of course, last Saturday, the 13th of June, the second Saturday in June, was the Great Woodley Carnival. And I started moving around some of the 80 stalls that we had, raising money for local charities. There were some great stalls, St James Preschool, amongst many, many others. Then we had, of course, the information tent for people. There was then lots of great food stalls. There was Claire's Cafe, and they supply food to the main football fixtures around Woodley as well, at Goals and at the Woodford Park Leisure Centre. There was the classic car show, a fantastic selection of different cars and great interactions from the owners of the cars as well. there was obviously the arena was packed full of 18 events with local people performing, and of course there was the Star Makers performing a selection of music from their shows, performing in the arena. And then of course the day was finished off with some great local live bands. Of course the fair was there as well. I went on the waltzer, and thank you to the person that came on the waltzer. You were so very, very kind of you. A great fair. There should be another fair in Woodford Park in a few weeks' time as well. But of course then the day was finished off with 3 great local live bands: Muddled and Moneyless, the Highwasters, and back like they have been performing before, the Vintage Sound Collector. And of course the day was finished off with a great firework finale. It was a great Woodley Carnival, and lots of good feedback as well, and lots of people attending on the stalls, probably a world record in stalls as well. Well, that's about it for the Voice of Woodley. Of course, if you'd like to contact me to do with anything on the video, then please do on 077 3857 3812. And remember, Party in the Park coming up on Saturday the 8th of August in Woodford Park. And again, I'd like to say a very special hello to Ida, hello to Macy, hello to Kayla, Poppy and Priya. Well, that's about it from the Voice of Woodley for this week. Goodbye for now.